Hello everyone, welcome back to Red Dead Redemption. We are here in the hills of Chola Springs, looking for that one lady's missing son. And we can see the purple area right there on the map, which indicates the rough location of our quest marker. And once we get close enough, it'll change into the marker. So let's make our way up there. Well, we do see the marker, but doesn't seem to be anyone around here. And that does not look promising. And you might wonder why I shot this random rabbit. Well, let's go take a closer look at it, shall we? Now, this is not your usual rabbit. This one has buck antlers.
You stink!
And that, of course, means that it was a jackalope. I believe the only mythical creature in the main game. It was introduced in one of the DLCs and is required for the expert hunter outfit. One of the scraps for it anyway. And yeah, we saw that the stranger mission here in the hills was called American Appetites, which, well, might kind of provide a hint as to what kind of a thing we might be dealing with here. And of course it was not the end of the quest, there will be a couple more phases to it. But for now let's go here to the base of the Hanging Rock. You remember the treasure map showed that there was, or the X was at the base, here between some rocks, so...
Now take a look at that!
And we get a nice gold bar for our troubles, as well as a new map for the next treasure. Now obviously gold bars can be sold to vendors, but I'm gonna wait a little while until I do that because, well, the more honor you have, the more money you will get when you sell one of those, or sell stuff in general, so it's a good idea to hold on to them for now.
Let's go!
And also here I'm just doing the sharpshooter challenge with shooting 5 coyotes without taking damage. So we just have to find one more coyote and we'll be done with that. There we go. So in a bit we'll just take a look at what our next objective is for the challenge. Kill 5 flying birds from a moving train. Yeah, we'll get to that at some point. Now we can see that there's another stranger mission right next to us, so maybe we'll go and check that out. For some reason I'm still forgetting how to holster my gun.
Well, howdy.
Excuse me, friend. Mind if I rest up at your camp a spell?
Well, it'd be my pleasure. Man needs a break from this desiccated land.
Thank you, mister. Say, what's that stick you got there?
Oh, y'all ain't never seen a dowsing rod before, mister? Never seen a man summon the water up from the bare earth? Mr.
Marston.
Ah,
No, can't say I have. It's water you're looking for. What's wrong with that lake over there?
Oh, there ain't nothing wrong with Lake Don Julio. Nothing wrong with it, but we lack the fancy irrigation equipment you folks have back east, so... Man needs a wellspring on his property to ranch here.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Why, you know, just last week, I was over at old Pleasant's house. Now, I think I may have found something, but... Old coot that owns the place threatened to call the law down on me, so...
People act funny around strange men with sticks.
They sure do. Damn fools. Bet you he don't even know how much water's running underneath his property.
You want me to tell him?
You know what? You ain't that stupid, mister. And I can tell. I'll tell you what. Why don't you go get the old man to sell us his property for a small pittance? Then I can find the source of the water, build us a proper wellspring.
Maybe I will.
Well, all right then.
We'll be doing that sometime later. For now, I think we'll just make our way back to the McFarlane Ranch. Also, come on, John, put your gun away. You're scaring the folks. There we go. He'll do it automatically at some point, usually. Now, I was thinking that I would just turn in for the night. But, as you can see, the game is informing us that we can now help the ranch hands patrol McFarlane Ranch. And that means we can do the night watch job here at the ranch. Just gonna help them out.
Follow Charlie. He's a good one to sniff out trouble. Stick next to the dog, mister.
So all we have to do is follow Charlie the dog here. And if or when we run into some trouble, well, we will stop any criminals that we find by any means necessary. No, I think you get more honor if you, or more money, and honor if you stop them non-lethally, but again, we still don't have any real non-lethal ways to stop anything, so when we find a criminal, we just have to dispense some of the good old frontier justice, I think.
What is it, boy?
Well, let's show this guy what we do to horse rustlers around here. I hope Bonnie and her dad don't mind this corpse that suddenly appeared next to their, or in their corral, but I'm sure somebody is gonna clean that up before morning. So now we just head back to the lawman and get our reward.
Thank you.
And for that we earn some money as well as one of the scraps for the Bollard twins outfit. Now we also got one from helping out a random stranger back in the open world. But I did that off screen because it was nothing special. Anyway, we are here now the next day, a little bit east from the McFarlane Ranch. And I went out to pick some flowers. Actually, I went out to do something else, but I'll explain later what happened there. In any case, we have now got the first rank of the survivalist challenges.
Let's go.
And for now, I think we will do the next mission for Bonnie.
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson, to settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true, especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute, and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
All right, let's head over to the cow pen. It's about time a budding farmer such as yourself learned how to herd cattle.
Man, happy to be alive.
Yeah!
Let's go!
Thank you for telling me all that back there. It must have been hard for you.
Hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked. They're lucky to have a man like you.
I ain't so sure about that, but thank you. Slow down.
Good to see you, Miss McFarland.
Yeah.
Oh, there.
Okay, time for everyone's favorite part of Red Dead Redemption. Herding cattle. Now actually this is not too bad.
He's got it, Mr. Marston.
The cow AI can sometimes be a little bit wonky to say the least, but overall I don't think this is too bad when you get the hang of it. I said it's not too bad when you get the hang of it. Come on guys, you're embarrassing me.
Yeah. Come on.
And yeah, you can kinda yell at them to go faster and all that stuff. For the most part, you just kinda ride behind them and sway from side to side and get to one side of them to make them go in the direction you want to. So yeah, not too bad overall.
He's just showing off now.
All right, let's move this large herd out to the far pasture.
Come on.
Swing back and forth behind them.
This one seems to be a little bit lost.
You stick with the main herd. I'll round these stragglers up for you.
Come on.
You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that, or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume Marston was a cow in his past life.
Faster.
And we just passed the first of the honor thresholds. We are now an honest Joe. And that means that jobs in town, such as the night watch thing, will pay twice as much. So that's nice.
Let's go. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. You need help? Mister, you alive?
Fuck. God damn it. Good heavens.
Excuse me?
I said, no, I'm not okay. Do I look like I'm okay?
You look pretty good for a corpse.
Praise be.
Move up, mister. Time to get you to a doctor or an undertaker. Whichever you need once we get to town.
St. Peter, open up them pearly gates. I'm coming home.
Come on, mister. Come on.
Hurry, sir. I'm bleeding like a badly butchered hog.
You'll be fine. Just focus.
You better take the reins. I don't think I'm strong enough. I'm finished. Done for.
Just sit up straight, will you?
To Armadillo! Godspeed! What is your name, friend?
John Marston.
Oh, good God! out of the frying pan into the fire. Excuse me? How many outlaws can a man encounter in one day?
You must have me mistaken with somebody else, Brent.
The Pollard twins, Walton's gang. I know who you are.
Word sure travels fast around here.
Good Lord! It's those scoundrels once again!
Well, it seems like West Dickens is a pretty popular guy, so we're gonna have to help him get to Armadillo without getting shot by his buddies here. And as we can see, the bar at the top is slowly draining away, and that of course means his health. So we are on a timer here.
For the love of God, stick to the road!
And yeah, we don't want to go too far off the road because that'll do more damage to his health bar.
Is that all? Praise be! There's still hope! Please, there's no time to lose! Let's go!
Yeah, going. This thing doesn't really turn all that quickly, so patience.
They don't appear to be giving up!
I didn't even think we got that one, but apparently we did, so that's good.
It's beginning to really hurt! Is that Armadillo?
That I believe was the last one of them.
For Christ's sakes, man, you're gonna be fine. We're nearly there.
Into your arms!
This is it. You're gonna make it.
Oh, where the devil are we?
Armadillo, we made it safe. You'll be happy to know.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. You're a gentleman and a true man of honor.
Coming from you, I doubt that means much, but I appreciate the civility.
I owe you, sir. And I always pay my debts. Jesus. But if I die, I'm sorry for it. If not, I'll be your man for...
Let's get you fixed up first. Then we'll decide what you're my man for.
Yeah, we'll go back to West Dickens once he's healed up a bit. And the Marshal has another mission, but there's also a stranger quest right next to him. So let's do that.
Mister, she's gone.
Who is?
My wife, she's gone. She went out picking mushrooms in the hills near Hanging Rock and they got her. The stories are true.
What'd the police do about it?
Oh, about as much as you'd expect. Made me fill out a form. Beryl ain't strong, but she's a good girl.
I'll see what I can do.
Actually, just first we take a look at... Yeah, there's the next part of the American Appetites quest and also the other stranger quest that we got earlier in the video, but for now let's continue on with the plot.
Since you're here, you want to make yourself useful?
Not particularly.
Listen, son, I know you got a mission, but right now I need another gun.
Why? What's happening?
We've had this problem for months with this group of bandits who are getting drunk and murdering settlers. Last night they went to a big place up near Ridgewood.
They burnt the place down, killed the men, burning most of them alive, and raped the women. Women folk then got their throats slit. One of them survived and walked in here this morning.
Anyway, we got a posse gathering up near Ridgewood.
Will you ride with us?
All right.
Thank you, John Marston. It's gonna be a bloody job.
I don't think I know any other kind, sir.
Hey, wait up!
That was the West Dickens elixir he was drinking, by the way. Also, wow, that got dark really fast.
Stay together. Marston, I hear you caught up with Mr. West Dickens.
I did. For a man who claims to have found a remedy to all ailments, he was in pretty bad shape.
His tonic has helped a great many people. It's a medical breakthrough from the East, the result of years of research.
If only it could cure him of his diarrhea of the mouth.
I wouldn't be so dismissive of science if I was you. Times is changing fast.
He's no more a scientist than I am a priest. But people can spend their hard-earned money however they please.
He's certainly a character, that West Dickens.
I can't understand a goddamn word he said.
A more flannel-mouthed bunco artist I've never met.
Look, vultures. I see him. Marston, you and Eli go check it out.
Well, vultures circling about is usually not a good sign.
Come on.
Ain't no survivors here, Marshal! Man, this don't look too good.
Somebody was so busy killing people they went and dropped their gun. Let's go.
We'll head for Ridgewood Farm. See if they know anything.
Come on.
What kind of man does that?
A bunch of weak men. A pack of cowards is the most dangerous kind.
Some men are just born plain meat.
I think it's this land that makes the men, as much as the other way around. Men are born, and then they're formed. At least that's how I see it.
Who could have done such a thing?
Any number of people. Especially now the word's out we're cleaning up the county.
Between Walton's boys and the rustlers, we've been spilling a lot of blood.
I can see more vultures up ahead.
All right, let's go check it out.
Yeah. Man, more dead bodies. And the fire's still smoking. Those scumbags must still be around.
Come on. Their trail leads to Ridgewood Farm. Come on, let's hurry.
Sons of bitches!
Didn't you once run a gang of outlaws, Marston?
Yeah, but not like that. It wasn't our way. At least it wasn't my way.
Killing and thieving's never right, boy. No matter how you dress it up.
Unless it's ordered by a court of law, you mean?
The place looks deserted. Where is everyone? All right, boys, let's have a look around.
Shed's clear, Marshal.
Well, one would assume that they would be in the house, but we were told to check the shed and outhouse, so I guess that is what we will do.
No one here.
There's no good reason for that to be boarded up. Come on, John. Shoot that door open.
Holy sweet mother of mercy.
Please, please don't shoot me. Some
Bandits came by and took us hostage. They're holed up in the farmhouse. Some of my family is being kept hostage inside.
All right, boys, we need to get into that house right now.
Okay, and now of course it's time to clean up some trash. Cover is still for chumps. Now, to be fair, not every mission allows you to just kinda run and gun like this. More bandits in the house. And there I demonstrate my fantastic sharpshooting skills by shooting that guy's head off.
Looky here, man.
And here I kinda screwed up, but at least I got to show off the close-up sort of execution animation.
You and me gonna have ourselves some fun.
Break for the shed when the coast is clear. There'll be a deputy waiting for you.
Oh, thank God.
Camera, please.
If you can, make a run for the shed. And keep your head down.
Thank you. They said they were gonna kill us all.
Look like that's all of them. Let's see how the hostages are doing.
That could have gone badly. But the farm should at least be safe for now.
Some folk tried to escape him to the south, but then some robbers started chasing him down like wild dogs. I thought you were supposed to protect us, Marshal. You folk ain't men. You ain't nothing. You're just a man on a government payroll taking money that the rest of us have to pay for with our lives. Yeah. What is wrong with this country?
Mount up, men. The man that kills the boss of that bunch gets $50.
It ain't about the money, Marshal. These are people's lives. People's homes.
Come on, they're gonna get away.
All right, let's find those bastards.
Yeah.
Do you think they might be headed for Fort Mercer, Marshal?
What? Williamson's men?
Maybe. All this sure looks like their handiwork.
Makes sense if they took this road.
Come on, Marshal. This might be our chance.
What's your beef with Williamson anyway, Marston?
Let's just say he's the currency in a complicated transaction.
What the hell you talking about?
Some people I have the displeasure of knowing want him dead.
Why does that involve you?
We used to run in a gang together. It was once like family.
If this is how you treat your family, I'd hate to see what you do to your enemies.
That was a lifetime ago. And bearing in mind, he's left me for dead the last 2 times I've seen him. I'm about...
That somebody on the cliff? You just walk away now, John. I didn't kill you before, but I sure as shit will now.
Get yourself down here, Bill. You know you ain't man enough to stop me. You know I don't want to kill you, but I will.
You always did have a high opinion of yourself, John. Dutch always said you were an arrogant son of a bitch. I guess he was about right. Get him, boys! Everybody, take cover! In that shed! Over here! Keep together and stay in here. This is the best cover.
And now it's time to gun down a bunch more bandits. Yeah, the mission design in Red Dead is not always the most, well, most imaginative or most creative, I suppose.
Heads up, more of them coming down the hill.
And quite a few missions are just basically gunning down waves of bandits. At least the shooting is pretty satisfying, so I don't really mind it. Don't want to shoot the horse.
Anyone still moving? Or am I done here?
Hey, look what I got here. There's something that you're still breathing. Come here, boy. Come on, Bessie, give. Oh.
Norman Deek.
Fuck!
Nice to see you again, buddy. Thanks for your help, John. Norman here is going to help us get to Bill. Ain't you, Norman?
Thank you, Mr. Dick. Mighty kind.
Fuck you!
Hog time. Let's get him to jail.
Well, we didn't get Bill Williamson, but we did get his, well, what appears to be his right-hand man, so that's something. And also we gained some fame, we are now a greenhorn. And fame, just like honor, of course has certain perks associated with it. But right now we will head back to the hills at Cholla Springs. And find, well, nothing good. And I think that just about does it for this episode, and I will see you next time.